I know you cannot see my screen. It's pretty hard to do collabs, guys, when you're trying to share many screens all around. But
I'll
we'll
see
be
how
getting
easy
there.
it was after.
Oh, you killed my Mitrala. No, this changes things. This changes things.
Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. This one is gonna be a special one. We've never done this before with Scratch for the collab. Welcome, Scratch. How are you, man?
Welcome. It's our first time.
Not a first time for a collab, but we thought to do something different with the test server now. Guess what we're doing? We're gonna be testing out mythical champions, and for this video, we're gonna test out the skinwalker that we both really really had some fun going over the skills, and Scratch really loved that champion. It's his favorite. But we're gonna do like a double showcase, if that makes sense, and it's gonna be a little bit more special for my account because I got really lucky on the test server. It doesn't really count,
Whale.
but
He wailed out on the test server, guys. I
yeah,
promise you. I don't know how, but somehow he managed to wail out there, and he got tons of 6-star mythical and
it's
crazy things.
it's so stupid that we have access to a few like soul stones in the test server, and guess what kind of soul stone I got? And this is why I'm making this video. Boom, look at that Mezomel Luperfank 6-star awakening.
So every time they're giving us the test server, guys, it's kind of like a routine. You're getting one of the medium stones, and you're getting 5 of the small ones, right? 5 or 10?
Something
5.
like this, like a small amount.
So 5 of the small ones, 1 of the medium, and he managed to get a 6-star mythical already, dude. Like,
It's crazy, and I told Scratch, and he was like, oh my god, I can't believe this luck. So I put in every single piece of the best gear I had on my account. It might not be much, might not be the strongest one, but for sure, look at that power, 210,000 power on a champion. It's crazy. And overall stats, let's have a look. Scratch,
yeah,
boom.
let's see. What do you have there?
Is my head over the screen? But can you still see it? It's 8.2 thousand attack, 228 speed, 328 crit damage. Insane. For my account, this is the highest I've ever seen my stats go. Especially the attack in combination with the crit damage and the speed is just nuts. The blessing gives me 900 attack and then 45 crit damage. It's just
Crazy.
insane. And for this showcase, for like an attack based hero, this will be perfect. Going over the skills very quickly again, just for in case nobody else saw the other videos we did. Very quickly, we'll go over. This is the main form. They have 2 forms, these new mythical heroes, right? One is supposed to be much stronger than the other. Their stats change a little bit for some of them when you move around, but the base stats overall are not something incredibly higher than legendary heroes, like 105 base speed, 1.6k attack. It's basically like a legendary, all right?
Yeah, the same stats. I like the idea that they kept the same base stats like legendaries, because that's where the true
Yeah.
definition of power creep would have come in play. Because
Yeah.
when you're bringing in new content to the game, right, like something that's more challenging, then the mythical will really be at the top of the food chain if they have much higher base stats than the legendary. So I'm glad that they haven't done that. So that's a GG on the move
Yeah.
Plarium.
Yeah. So very quickly going over the skills. Decrease defense on the A1 with the ignore resistance when you book it out, which I did. We use the super books, whatever those are called, that are available on the test server. Decrease defense, you can apply, you ignore extra 20% resistance. I didn't really focus on accuracy for this champion, although the second form has some skills that apply that. Then the second hit, the second skill is the amazing one, which you attack twice, ignore stone skin, strengthen ally protection shield, and place a block revive if the target is killed, which is what limited me with the blessings that I could place. I was talking with Scratch a little bit. Stuff like Phantom Touch can stop you from actually applying the block revive if it's the Phantom Touch that gets the kill. So Crushing Rend seemed to be the best option for now.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, you can say that if I put Phantom Touch, I'm using that skill. Maybe without Phantom Touch, I'm not killing the enemy. Phantom Touch might help me to kill it. I'm not blocking the revive. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like, yeah, it's good. It's not bad, you know. But then ignoring some defense on top of it to get a crushing rand, I feel like at 6-star, I'm talking when you're 6-star. Before 6-star is pointless. But when
Yeah,
you're at
yeah.
6-star, the crushing rand will help you actually. You're already
It's
ignoring
like a cruel set.
6%. Yeah, a bit more than
Stronger.
that.
Stronger, yeah.
6% of the target's defense, which is definitely very strong. It's very helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the A3 was something we also discussed. It's a multi-buff skill. 3 buffs apply, the strongest ones for a damage dealer, crit rate, crit damage, attack. For 3 turns, you get an extra turn so you can do your burst. So you, ideal situation, you can actually buff up yourself and then do your A2, which is going to be the way. Or you could change the form, which is the metamorph skill. She also has a passive, which you heal based on damage done. And you also get a revive on death when you get a kill. And when you change up the form, you become like an AoE champion, a bigger wolf. Attacks all enemies. Attack will not trigger counterattacks. Extra hit on enemies under True Fear, which you can apply with the A2. And then this will also ignore unkillable and block damage, which is kind of cool for some situations with enemies. Stuff like Leorius is going to suffer because of this, because you'll be able to kill him with this one, which is kind of nice. And then you transform back. You also have another passive here. This champion's attack and crit damage by 20% while in their alternate form, which is this one, I'm guessing, right? So extra 20% to your attack and crit damage is insane in this form. So I can't wait to test her out. In terms of masteries, went for Helm Smasher. And I did go support route here. I could have gone defense route for that counter attack. But I did go support route for maybe the defense down. And we'll see about that. How about you, Scratch? How do you feel about this champion and the build overall? Did you do anything different?
She's definitely my most wanted out of the Mythical, I think, at least for the very moment, from what I've seen with the other champions. And man, you have a better build than mine because of your insane luck with the blessing. But overall, I went with different masteries. I actually went with offense instead of support. I don't want her to land defense down. I don't want her to get polymorphed, so I'm trying to stay away from it as much as possible.
Away from the
from the high accuracy. Yeah.
I didn't really give her a high accuracy. What I was thinking is maybe land the debuffs on a damage dealer that you might not manage to kill, and the damage dealers, they never really use polymorph on them.
So. I think she's gonna do a great job at killing with the basic skill too. Now we don't know the multipliers on these champions yet, but just judging by what we've seen from the couple of fights that we've played around with them, they're pretty good. Yeah.
And the thing with these,
not broken compared to the legendaries, I don't find them broken in terms of wow, this champion deals 1,000 times more damage, or anything like that,
Yeah. Unless you get if you have a +4 legendary nuker, they will hardly replace them. Very difficult to replace a very strong legendary nuker that you already have, especially if it's like a void. There's no doubt that void will still have a huge value. So
absolutely, they're not gonna completely throw the other ones out,
Right. So let's get started with the showcase. I was thinking about dungeons and stuff, but honestly, these champions are made for PvP. Pretty much all of them. I don't see their kits being really used. Maybe the support champion can be used for some stuff, unless they add something new in dungeons or clan bosses. I don't see them being used in anywhere else than PvP.
I don't think either. Like. Sorry to interrupt you. I don't think either that they're really meant for PvE here. The support one, you can use her in Hydra. She's gonna do a pretty good job. The dwarf can be used around a bit as well because he does transform into a supportive part. Same with the orc, but then they're kind of like acting as tanks for your team. I'm not saying you cannot use them in waves, in dungeons, etc. You can, don't get me wrong, but they're not designed like champions specific for dungeons, like Theodore or Calvalax or all these champions. You know what I mean? So they're not really those sort of champions.
Yeah, these skills look like a kit that you'll be actively using in live arena, let's say, with the metamorphosis. You change around based on what your enemy is doing, and that's how you move with these champions. It feels like a more active playstyle than what we're used to with Raiden. I haven't really tested the auto function with them on what will this champion do if I just clicked auto. Will she immediately change? Will she do her skills and then change? Haven't tested it at all. But let's get into like a quick dungeon run in in the void normal and see with the big numbers. That's what we want to see, the big numbers for her A2 skill, which is going to be the block revive at double hitting. I guarantee that it will just destroy these ones. So here, I'll do the buff. Look at that, all those buffs. Get an extra turn. And oh, I'm even faster than Gerptuk. Forgot about that. It's fine. It's fine.
Did you got the right masteries for her though?
For Gerptuk?
No, for her to have the extra damage as well from the debuffs on her and stuff.
Oh, for the debuffs, no. But Gerptuk anyway gives a little bit of damage because I usually don't put those masteries to be.
And usually don't have the nuker so fast, huh?
yeah. Never build a nuker this fast. Like my normal nuker is 215 maybe. So yeah, let's see. Ooh.
Look at that, bro. And block revive. That's so nasty, block man.
Revive, like 300k overall. 300k overall. It's nuts. So now I apply the debuffs and the numbers will go way higher. Of course, this is like a dream scenario where you have all these debuffs and the battle, because this is not realistic at all. And I probably wouldn't use her in any of my dungeon teams if I'm being honest right now. Her A1, let's see.
438.
What the hell?
Wow.
The A1 I didn't expect to hit that hard. To be fair, it doesn't make sense for it to hit that hard. Even with all of this.
I think she just has good multipliers on the basic skill. That's why I was like, don't worry, I think you're gonna kill with the A1 regardless what nuker you're smacking, you know, like he's going down, you know.
Yeah. Wow, she's so squishy there. Managed to die, but
they are squishy as well, like the other nukers.
Very squishy. So,
yeah.
Very squishy. Like if you compare it to the nukers we already have in
the same cup of tea, pretty much.
In the game, some of the best nukers we have currently that are being used by everybody are nukers that have some sort of protection through either their kits or their just HP. Taras's HP. Rotos cannot be, one shot. You have Harima, who's very strong even against her strong affinities, and she has that insane passive. So there's many ways to protect those, and those will not go out of, the favor of players who like to compete in PvP. I don't think.
No, I think they're strong champions. These ones, how I mentioned as well, I like that they haven't inflated their base stats, and I do think some of them will become meta in the future at some point. But as it stands, I don't think they're here to break the game. Basically.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that is a good thing, but also like, was this what they were looking for? Make them strong, but not too strong? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. And I think they didn't want it to bring the very first few ones to be very strong, because that's when the community would go crazy,
Maybe if they add voids in the future, maybe that's going to be the big thing.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to change her form. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. I keep the buffs, but of course the turns go down on the buffs because of all the extra turns I'm getting. So I basically will have the buffs only for 2 turns now. Let's do the True Fear. Ooh, nice. Of course she completely deletes the wave. And run a little bit more forward on the screen there. And let's see the A1, which is again an AoE. Pretty good with nothing on the nothing like a buff or a debuff. Still did like 130k on the A1. That is nuts. But with these stats, it's something you expect. So let's see. Let's put some debuffs on us. It's gonna give me some extra damage. Let's do another A1 here. Look at that, 160k. Wow.
Nasty, huh?
So good. All right, let's go into the real testing area. Let's try to find Scratch on the arena side of the. Hey Willy, there it is. Let's see. Okay. In terms of power, let's see how much power we have. 432 versus 452. Oh, the UDK is gonna be nasty. Okay, versus the UDK. What would I usually do? I would usually use the monkey just to take that.
Yeah, but now you can actually just smack that champion, because you're gonna ignore the stone skin and stuff. And I can't remember if I have
actually. Yeah, you're right. I can actually ignore the stone skin.
And most of the buffs, So
completely forgot that she's so strong, because I was doing like the dungeon showcase just now, and in dungeons we haven't had a situation where we need to fight the stone skin. So here All right, let's see if he goes.
You lock, pretty
Lock
interesting
out.
thing.
Yeah, the buff here is not really needed because she will be buffing herself anyway, so the increased attack I would have anyway. But I would say maybe the crit damage is still needed here if you want to get a kill.
Definitely.
Then I wonder if the damage would be enough, because you know the first hit will go on UDK and then the second hit would go on somebody else. I wonder if she has enough damage so I can target somebody else and she takes out 2.
See.
Yeah, let's try and take out 2 stone skin in one go. It's greedy, but
I know, like
it's very
that would
greedy.
be so crazy if it does, though. Like that would be very powerful, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
No, okay.
It's fine.
You hit reaction on a UDK.
I hit reaction, yeah, and then the other one just wasn't enough. All right, let's see. We'll see. I'll have the A1 next, which is a single target. Ooh, look at that. There's the metamorph. Completely.
You saw that? I
Yeah, it was locked out.
I was gonna wait for you to get clapped because you lock the skills on the champion, but you cannot lock the metamorph. So I've put the champion to transform to the alter form and use the nuke. You know.
Oh my god, destroyed me. I completely forgot about it. Definitely not expected. I was very greedy there with the A2, but I wanted to test it because I think you can in theory do it, but not versus a really strong UDK. I don't know the stats of your UDK, but UDKs can be really tanky, and not just because of the stone skin. They focus on 0 speed and like a ton of stats like health and defense. Like even mine has 5,000 defense or something, plus a ton of health, but like 120 speed or something. So here, just completely wrecked by the enemy Mythical, which destroyed my Yumeko.
And he has that passive. Sorry, he has that passive where he ally attacks when with the allies. He has a chance, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he's using the A1, and then when he's using the A1, he actually has the chance to repeat the attack, you know. So he's actually a
all
pretty
the
nice
time.
champion.
Look at that. And there's also Necra there. He comes into play, and was that from
his ally attack? It's just so good,
stupid.
You know.
Just not letting me attack. So here, I'll try to change the skill. Here, move to the next form. Let's see. Are we gonna get sheeped? There's 2 sheeps. Try and see. Ooh, nice.
That was good damage, actually.
Yeah, that was good. Good damage with nothing there. All right, let's see. See if he gets a turn. I'll try to sleep.
UDK.
Oh yeah, the UDK.
My orc is so annoying. I love it.
He does so much damage with those counterattacks. It's so amazing.
He needs that increased attack to deal more damage.
And
so
the
he
big
actually
burst.
got the increased attack from Sifid.
Let's fight it again, but this time I'll remove the Yumeko.
You can use another mythical if you have one in there. It might be fun.
Yeah, I have which one would be great? I think I can use the taunt. The taunt one would be interesting. The revive one is not really useful because they need to die for me to actually use it, but it's like a support basically. That's what I'm thinking too.
That champion, like I was thinking, because he needs to be the last one left alive. You know, that champion is gonna need to be a stone skin savage champion if you wanna get value out of him.
Yeah, he has the passive though that he recovers his health and comes back basically to help out. I think I'm gonna try this one. 25 extra speed in battles. Not that I really need it, but let's try it. Let's try it like this. 559k power. Insane. And this time around, we'll try to take out the UDK. Hopefully the reaction will not be. So here we boost accuracy, increase attack. That's nuts. And then boost my crit damage. Do you have triple reaction on the UDK?
I think just double. I can't remember.
Let's see.
Yeah, you hit reaction on the second hit.
Yeah, it's just no chance to go through reaction there. So removes all buffs from all enemies, increase the duration of all ally buffs. Yeah, that's nuts. Look at that.
Yeah, look, that's dangerous.
Didn't get sheep there. Okay, I got destroyed there by that orc, but
Yeah, but you got back yourself back with the revive on that, and the thing now,
Mm-hmm.
the champion has a chance to petrify my team, So if I don't have block buffs, it's actually nasty. So
Yeah.
this support champion is actually a very solid one. I like her a lot.
Yeah, it petrified the orc now. But it's a very big risk when you have all of these polymorphs. That petrify will still cause you to get polymorph, right? So it
Yeah,
is dangerous.
yeah,
So
yeah,
see the A1. Is that gonna be enough? Because it did have a high multiplier before.
yeah.
Not so much. Didn't do that much damage.
No,
Because you need the ignore defense really to push through
and you didn't
stuff
have
like.
defense down or anything like that either.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
in
I
the
don't really
dungeons.
run a defense down on my
In arena,
champions
no, in
anymore.
me neither, no.
No. So, oh my god, it would take me 20 minutes to beat your defense. So here,
I can change it to something a bit more casual, because it is a. I was just curious how toxic is that orc,
it is really toxic because it's an AOE attack,
I
and
know, yeah, it's so
it
nasty.
completely wrecks you. So here, let's boost up. How am I losing? Do you have that blessing? Oh yeah, you have that blessing. So it
Yeah.
becomes extremely annoying when you have like multiple revivers. It's like a must-have, you would say, in arena.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wish I would have it at 6 star, But
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
against Marichka, it's pretty pointless because you're basically
She recovers,
she recovers it. Yeah.
Okay, good damage, but I get destroyed now because of that max HP
The
that got
blessing, yeah,
destroyed.
and she's squishy too as a champion, how we said from the beginning, So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the main issues.
Oh, there's our
Oh,
first
she got
sheep.
polymorph, yeah.
The first sheep. It's just
Ooh.
there's no chance versus that orc. Oh my god. By the way, guys, this will be our next video. It will be something like this. We're gonna be using all the mythicals. Let me fight somebody else, cause Scratch that orc
I'll change it. I'll change it because that's a bit too nasty.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Aye.
What it felt like the chance was very high.
And I'll take you. I'll remove you the cages because we don't have the how you call it. We don't have the monkey here, The monkey will deal with the problem. So I'm gonna put a different
the monkey
team,
would
okay?
deal
I
with
changed the
that.
team. Feel free to refresh. None of the mythical champions, but
It was
it's gonna be
a
a bit different.
25% chance.
I know he's so good. Like him and the one you're using are my favorite.
25% chance, and it felt like boom every time. Every time coming in. Okay, Leorius. All right, Leorius we could deal with. So Leorius
she actually ignores unkillable and all
has
the
the unkillable, yeah. And what she will do is that she will ignore every single buff there. So if you can manage and kill off the damage dealer, that's the ideal scenario, right? You would use her in this way.
So she won't ignore the unkillable with that skill, right? That's on the other form, if I'm not mistaken, no?
No, she does. She does ignore it with her double hitting. The one that applies block revive.
Ignores unkillable too? Ah, okay.
Yeah. So Moonlight Gift. Yeah, there it is. Stone Skin, Strength and Ally Protection. Oh, block revive. Yeah, it's block revive.
Yeah, unkillable and block damage is on her other skill on the AoE.
Yeah, so here, it would be risky to go on him because then I would drop him to 1 health and then he would burst me down.
Go on Sify or Duchess.
Yeah, what I would do is one of the two. Probably I would go on Sify because she can be annoying with the sleep. Oh my god, dude. How tanky are you?
She's pretty tanky, yeah, but I thought that she's gonna smack her though. That's looking a bit underwhelming. You have crazy stats on her. She's on Savage, right?
Savage, Cruel, plus the blessing. It's just the damage didn't go through. It was like 65k plus.
That really makes me feel like the multipliers on that champion are underwhelming. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean the shield was there. The bolster shield was there. That helps.
Yeah, but she ignores the shield too.
Yeah, she ignores the shield too, so didn't manage to go through.
Hmm.
Interesting. I wonder if there's a bug with Stone Skin. Remember what Aileel had with a bug, but I doubt it.
Yeah, but it feels like it goes through the stone skin rather than having the same issue. I just feel like the multiplier is just not there for the champion. She's actually underperforming for a mythical champion. Like if that's gonna be the multiplier for the champion, I love the skill and stuff. I do think she's gonna be fun for live arena, but she's
Yeah,
not really gonna stand a chance in a classic arena in platinum
in
with
classical arena, like a reset situation.
yeah, I don't think she'll be material for it if she's keeping those sort of multipliers, like it felt a bit like she's tanky my Sify, don't get me wrong, like she
Mm-hmm.
has around 5k defense, 110k plus HP or some crazy stuff like that, but
Yeah, I would
she should be
expect.
getting wrecked.
Yeah,
I would expect her to go down.
yeah. Like I feel like this AOE does more damage, in general. Yeah,
Mm.
because look at that. On Necro there, it did a ton of damage. Here, gotta get a revive going.
That's strange though. That's really. I'm gonna try mine as well after. Maybe yours is bugged, because of the 6-star blessing.
You think?
I don't know. I'm just
Mine is
joking.
mine. I can't even give her the world's strongest title. If I cannot beat your defenses, how is it the world's strongest? So here I'm gonna try and taunt. Look at that, taunt and stone skin, and force the hits on us there. And then every other skill that this champion has in this form is not really helpful, like leech.
Yeah, that's
Leech
more
and
for
HP
Hydra,
burn.
honestly.
Yeah, it's
And
like a Hydra champ mostly.
yeah,
But
and
this,
she could be very good for the Shogun, but then there's other champions that work on the Shogun without needing a mythical, So you would expect a bit more, honestly,
yeah,
from that side.
From the stronger side of the champion, you would expect way more. But from the wolf, I honestly expected from
I expected more too, bro. Like you can back
it to be
out
like
if you want.
100k, like 100k burst there. All right, let's try this time around with the reset also happening after I do the skill, so I don't need to lock you out right now. We'll see if we can get down your Duchess, which is in the stone skin.
Kill Mitrala first and kill Duchess after. If not.
Yeah, Mitrala should be able to be.
Because she's gonna buff.
Down.
She's gonna buff if not after.
Yeah, she will buff. So here I can do like 8-2.
Oh goddamn!
Yeah, we get the Duchess protecting everybody. It's fine. We'll try the Duchess though. Okay, now the
there
Duchess
we go.
drops.
There we go.
Now it's the real damage.
Okay, I was strengthened. So I think maybe Hand Smasher didn't proc against that Sify, and that's why the damage felt like underwhelming. But honestly, like that's what I said. Like I would expect a bit more from a champion like this. Like that. That was something.
Because with all those stats, if you need also Helm Smasher plus the blessing plus everything to actually get a kill, it's so much RNG.
Yeah.
And
you've seen the thing that happened. Like I had strengthen on that Duchess too, so that reduced the damage flat by 25%. So I feel like it performed much better now. But against Sify, for whatever reason, she really felt underwhelming. So what you're gonna be able to do now, for example, like you can kill my MK, then transform to the other one where ignores unkillable, and actually transform to the other one directly and use that skill that ignores unkillable to see if you deal the damage and then the audience procs the passive. Does she ignore that unkillable like that? Or the unkillable
I hope so, because it wouldn't make sense. So here I'll buff up to have the buffs, and then I'll change to the form. And then I would
use that,
I would use this.
Let's see. Okay, she ignores it. Beautiful. Yeah, that's good.
That's what you need. That's what you need, because
I would still love her. I would still love her for my live arena. I think she's gonna be tons of fun,
Because she has the
directly
threat of the block revive, basically. That's what nice. That's what you're bringing in the table. There is the block revive plus the stone skin. They'll have to think twice on what champions they'll choose before they go against you when they see that champion, or you pick it as the last one. and it's like, oh damn, they have now the block revive, and
Because
it's
you don't need to target UDK there. You don't need to target the support. You're gonna want to kill their nuker instantly. You know, so
yeah, yeah,
she's gonna do the job. Like that job is gonna be done now. For classic arena in platinum, most of the people use UDK, use Taras in defense, use some other tanky champions that make your life harder. You cannot ban champions in there. So that's why I don't think she's gonna be material for that if the damage feels as underwhelming as it felt on Sifi. But other than that, it's gonna be
yeah,
pretty good. You know, definitely.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So okay, how do you want to do it on your account now? Because you're recording, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
I can record one. So put a defense yourself, and I'm gonna go against you, and I'm gonna give you my recording to kind of like see how it's played out. You're not gonna see our cameras in there, guys, because we're too pretty for the screen. If you're watching us for so long, like it's just gonna be nasty. Yeah. So we're gonna change it
so
a little bit.
yeah, let's say I have her on defense though. I'll put her on defense plus Sifi, Yumeko, Kaimar.
Yeah.
Could be
Okay.
interesting.
So you're going for the fast one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, fast team. Let's say you saw
Let's
that on defense. I mean, if you're not faster, you have to go with a if you know that you're not faster, you go with a different strategy, right?
Yeah. So I got you right here. On the list, so I can see you now. The main issue with me, for example, I won't have some champion to reset me around. But what I'm gonna try to play around is with the metamorph, right? So we're gonna try to make the
Hmm.
most out of the
Yeah.
metamorph here, you know.
That's what these champions bring to the table is that you're no longer locked into, oh, I can't do anything.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. That's what I like. That's what
I
I
think
like.
it's
I
the
feel like
biggest draw for
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
player out
100%.
there who likes the live arena especially.
Because you know what, we've been in this meta for such a long time, you know. So I feel like
Yeah, since
having a bit of
Warlord.
having a bit of versatility instead, I feel like is definitely gonna be a pretty good thing. So let's actually play it in the next way. I'm just quickly looking for my Mitrala. There we go. So I'm quickly gonna attack you. I know you cannot see my screen. It's pretty hard to do collabs, guys, when you're trying to share many screens all around, but
I'll
we'll
see
be
how
getting
easy
there.
it was after.
Oh, you killed my Mitrala. No, this changes things. This changes things. Okay, so I can use this. Okay, and now I'm in a different position. Attacks all enemies or attacks all
Mm.
enemies. These attacks will not trigger counter attack. I'm gonna go with A2. I don't have increased attack, so I'm curious to see the damage. You have increased defense. Okay, pretty good actually. I haven't killed your Sifi. I wasn't expecting to kill your Sifi, but actually it's pretty good
Yeah,
as
the
a.
other form she has is quite strong. I found that AoE.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's see. Oh no, you buffed again. You blocked the revive on mine. I'm down. I'm down. Man down. Man down. Abort. Abort. You blocked the revive on my Mitrala. You blocked the revive on her. So
Yeah,
that
that's the threat of this champion. It's that block revive is so nasty, because
yeah.
it's not like Rotos where you have to slowly ramp it up, and not many heroes in arena right now with a block revive.
Mm.
Not many that
Let's
are.
see what can we do. Maybe we try to use the new support from this faction. From this faction, the new support mythical. Let's see if we're going
Mythical.
against.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be you're faster. God damn it. Okay, but we can change forms. And what I can do here, I can actually taunt and put stone skin on mine. So you're gonna be
Mm,
forced. Oh
forced.
no!
What happened?
Kaimar just stripped all my buffs, dude.
Even the stone skin, the 50%.
Yeah, even the stone skin.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna go and try to kill your champion now and see if I can do it or not. Hopefully we can. We just reflected a decreased attack, but I'm all locked, so I cannot use that. I'm gonna have to change. And yes, we are keeping the debuffs when we're changing. I have
Debuffs and the buffs. Yeah.
defense down. Yeah. So let's see. Any chance that we can actually win this, or no chance? Okay, I killed your. Oh no, I killed your fox again, but she's back. She's back again.
Yeah,
Okay, I got I
the
got
revival
polymorphed.
there.
I got polymorphed again. You blocked the revive on my second champion. Doesn't look good. Like seems like she can be pretty. You
Pretty
blocked the
nasty.
revive. My God, you blocked the revive on my Necro too now, dude.
Yeah, because she can rotate through with those extra turns she
Yeah,
gets.
so quick, and you have the other
It's
champions, and bang, that's it.
this
Job
this
done.
will
You racked me
this
twice in a row.
this will be the most wanted one. I think this will be the most wanted by the arena players, right? What do you
Yeah,
think? And
I won this one the most and the orc. Yeah.
Yeah, the orc. Like we played around with all of these champions a little bit, guys. But this was it for today. At least on my channel, we're gonna do some more collabs on Scratch's channel. It's gonna be like a special one, a mythical one, I would say. But no spoilers, no other spoilers. You gotta come to Scratch's channel. Put down a link when the videos are ready to go, and you can definitely check it out. Guys, Scratch, thank you for your time. You've been amazing. I wish I have this luck on the real server. I get the mythical 6-star, everything. The chances are so low. It's nuts. But we'll see. We'll see.
I wish to, yeah. Give me some of that luck, you know.
All right. I'll see you guys soon.